Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. As we know, Britain's economy is starting to plummet, but the British Chamber of Commerce has said that they don't believe the Labour Party when it comes to blame, and this is backed up by the ONS. Labour have said that they inherited a terrible set of statistics, a terrible economy. They said that what they inherited was going nowhere and that they needed to fix it. Well, the ONS have said that that's actually a load of old rubbish, that what they inherited was an economy that was in growth, 1.25% growth, which Labour have subsequently destroyed down to 0.25. So Labour, in the course of 7 or 8 weeks, have taken an entire percentage off growth. They're saying that interest rates were falling, that inflation was on target, and again, since Labour taken over, inflation is increasing and likely to increase again with all these massive pay rises. And then subsequently, of course, interest rates will rise. And they're saying that confidence in the economy was actually returning in the latter days of the Tory government, but that has now turned a corner and is shrinking and sinking as fast as you like. And of course, with all the non-doms and the wealthy leaving the country, it's actually creating a massive disincentive, to invest in the country from foreign investments. They're not coming in at the same rate. People are scared. And it doesn't help with the Labour government downplaying the economy, saying things are going to get worse, saying they've inherited this mess when they clearly haven't. The British Chamber of Commerce are saying that what they're doing is in effect talking down Britain. And where there should be growth, there is now a shrinkage. This is entirely down to not so much what the government are doing, but what the messages are from government. Now, Vicky Pryce, who's the head of the BCC, British Chambers of Commerce, has analysed all the data, and she says it's inconceivable how a party this short a time in power has managed to reverse the fortunes of a country that was, at the point of the election, growing spectacularly fast. She said, but that is Labour policy. Now, of course, you might argue Vicky Pryce has a bit of a history of not entirely telling the truth. You know, what with her going to jail for perjury and all. However, that doesn't decry the fact that she actually is a very good economist. She, of course, went to jail over the whole debacle with her husband and the bitter divorce that came after it. So, not entirely related. But when you have Rachel Reeves pumping out almost daily down, bad and terrible news that then turns out to be a complete lie, it's not surprising that investors are failing to invest in Britain. It's not surprising that jobs are going to be lost, that businesses are going to close, that supply lines will shrink. And of course, you must understand that none of this is accidental. This is all deliberate. They know full well what they're doing. They know that they're lying. They've been given the figures, but the figures don't help them in their quest to destroy Britain. And so they cast the correct figures aside, invent new ones which makes things look worse, and then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Britain will sink because we have a government that wants it to. Why else would it be looking to tax, stifle entrepreneurship, stifle investment, and ensure that the rich go and take with them all their wealth, meaning that the government will have to massively overtax those that remain, making everyone a vassal and a serf of the state and making everybody impoverished forever. Keir Starmer's boot squashing down on a human face is the symbol of today's Labour Party. It's a country that may never ever recover. Thanks very much. Bye.